Well, the critics have seen several episodes of the final season of The Boys, and they're lathering on the praise as if they're being paid off by Vought themselves.
Preach!
We're not being hyperbolic. Season 5 has a near-perfect rating on Rotten Tomatoes as of this video. Pretty crazy. Writing for the Daily Beast, Nick Shager emphasizes that the main reason the final season of The Boys is a winner is because the satire is especially spot on, which it's really saying something, since on-the-nose satire has always been the crux of the entire show. After saying that it's never preachy and that it remains a cracked mirror reflection of our present moment, he notes that showrunner Eric Kripke manages to give every character quality screen time for the sake of resolving their respective storylines, which is definitely a common problem these days. He finishes things off by saying, "Not in doubt is that, barring a stunning last-second collapse, Kripke has, with this small screen gem, given superheroes the no-holds-barred send-up they deserve."
Even if I have to drag your broken carcasses over the finish line, we are going all the way.
Writing for The Wrap, Bob Strauss opens things up by first acknowledging that Season 5 is full of the tropes we've come to expect from The Boys. Gratuitous violence, weird bedroom stuff, etc. He also points out that characters occasionally repeat plot points for the sake of keeping distracted viewers in the loop, a troubling trend that Netflix has been accused of perpetuating over the past few years. But even so, Strauss couldn't help but give the first batch of episodes a very positive review, writing, "This season was formulaic, sure, but possessed enough brilliance to confirm the show's outstanding place in television history. Kripke and company display a crucial understanding of what their story means, what can be done with it, and why it was so necessary to tell it in our time." Writing for Variety, Alison Herman tells us that The Boys couldn't be ending at a better time, writing, "Not only has the world caught up with the show's bleakly funny vision of an unholy alliance among big business, cultural conservatism, and soulless entertainment, The Boys has also spent its last couple seasons flirting with the line between enjoying its deserved success and becoming what it's always marked." That being said, Herman feels that The Boys has evolved with the world accordingly over the course of its 5-season run, and that all the violence and cynicism has a positive effect in the end. She caps off her review by saying, "Every geyser of blood and squelch of spilled guts is a tiny bit of catharsis that's sorely needed, even if the odds of good triumphing over evil have never seemed longer on or off the screen." Katie Doll offers a very balanced take in her review for CBR, noting that Homelander's arc in Season 5 is so bonkers that it feels a bit out of left field. Can't say we're not intrigued by that statement. She also points out that we need to be prepared to shed some major tears this time around, writing, "Naturally, the tragedies pile up this season. Nearly all of them are absolutely heartbreaking and will have people yelling at their screens out of fury. But none of them also feel uncalled for. They're exactly right for a storyline centered around what is practically a war."
We ain't surviving this war. We are dead men walking.
She wraps things up by saying, "Despite being the largest cast of characters it's had so far, the storyline remains balanced and compelling. There are moments to squirm, cry, laugh, and scream. It's as fitting as one can get for the final season of The Boys. It goes without saying that the near-perfect rating is destined to drop some after the rest of us get a chance to partake in this final season of debauchery. But regardless, we can't wait to see how Butcher and the gang bring this bloody saga to a close."
So how about it, you lot? One last go?
The first 2 episodes drop on Prime on April 8th.